Antarctica is not just a place on the map. It is a concept that challenges everything humans believe about survival, time, silence, and the limits of life itself. When people imagine Antarctica, they usually picture endless white landscapes, towering ice walls, and violent blizzards tearing across an empty world. But mainland Antarctica, the deep interior far from the coast, is something far more extreme, far more alien, and far more fascinating than most people realize. This is not a frozen wasteland in the simple sense. It is a living, breathing system of ice, wind, pressure, and time, where the environment actively resists human existence. And yet, against all odds, humans live, work, and survive here, year after year, in one of the most unforgiving places on Earth. Mainland Antarctica is the coldest, driest, windiest continent on the planet. Temperatures in the interior can fall below -80 degrees Celsius, cold enough to freeze exposed skin in seconds and turn breath into tiny ice crystals that fall to the ground like glittering dust. There is no soil as we know it, no trees, no insects, no cities, and no natural shelter. The ice beneath your feet can be several kilometers thick, slowly flowing like a frozen ocean over millions of years. In this environment, even sound behaves differently. The vast emptiness absorbs noise, creating a silence so deep and absolute that many people describe it as physically overwhelming. It is a silence that forces you to confront your own thoughts, your own fragility, and your place in the universe. Life in mainland Antarctica is defined by preparation and discipline. Nothing is casual here. Every movement, every journey outside a station, every piece of equipment is planned with extreme precision because mistakes are often fatal. There are no hospitals nearby, no rescue teams that can arrive quickly, and no roads connecting you to the rest of the world. During the long Antarctic winter, the interior becomes completely isolated. Planes cannot land, ships cannot reach the continent, and the sun disappears below the horizon for months. The people who remain during this period know that they are truly alone, separated from the rest of humanity by thousands of kilometers of ice and ocean. Scientific research stations are the only permanent human presence in mainland Antarctica. These stations are not cities or towns. They are carefully engineered survival systems designed to keep a small number of people alive in an environment that actively tries to kill them. Inside these stations, life feels strangely normal and deeply surreal at the same time. There are kitchens, gyms, laboratories, sleeping quarters, and even small recreation rooms. But beyond the walls lies a world where stepping outside without proper gear can mean death in minutes. The contrast between the warmth and artificial comfort inside and the brutal reality outside is something that every Antarctic resident feels intensely. The people who live and work in mainland Antarctica are not adventurers seeking thrill or fame. They are scientists, engineers, doctors, technicians, meteorologists, and support staff driven by a deep sense of purpose. They come from all over the world, united by a shared goal, to understand Earth's past, present, and future. Antarctica holds the keys to many of the planet's greatest mysteries. Ice cores drilled from deep beneath the surface contain frozen records of Earth's climate stretching back hundreds of thousands of years. By studying these layers, scientists can see how atmospheric gases, temperatures, and environmental conditions have changed over time, providing critical insight into climate change and what the future may hold. Daily life in mainland Antarctica follows a strict routine, not because people love discipline, but because routine is essential for mental and physical survival. The environment outside offers no variety, no color, and no seasonal change that humans are used to. Without structure, the mind can quickly drift into isolation, anxiety, and depression. Days are often divided into work shifts, meals, exercise, and rest, with strict schedules to maintain a sense of normalcy. Even simple tasks like eating or sleeping require conscious effort because the body's natural rhythms are disrupted by months of continuous daylight in summer and complete darkness in winter. Food in mainland Antarctica is another reminder of how fragile human comfort truly is. Fresh fruits and vegetables are rare and highly valued. Most food is frozen, dried, or canned, shipped in during the short summer window when supply missions are possible. A single missed shipment or damaged container can have serious consequences. Cooking becomes both a necessity and a psychological anchor. Shared meals are moments of connection, where people talk, laugh, and remind each other that they are still human in a place that feels fundamentally inhuman. The Antarctic winter is the true test of life in the interior. When the sun disappears, temperatures plummet even further, and the landscape becomes an endless black and white void illuminated only by moonlight, stars, and the eerie glow of the southern auroras. During this time, the psychological challenge becomes as severe as the physical one. Isolation intensifies. Communication with the outside world is limited, delayed, and sometimes impossible due to satellite positioning. The knowledge that no help can come if something goes wrong weighs heavily on everyone. Many people underestimate the power of the Antarctic wind. In mainland Antarctica, katabatic winds can reach incredible speeds as cold, dense air flows downhill from the high interior plateau toward the coast. These winds can turn a routine walk between buildings into a dangerous ordeal. Visibility can drop to zero in seconds, disorienting even experienced personnel. In such conditions, people move along fixed routes marked by flags and ropes, because losing your way can mean wandering into open ice crevasses or being unable to find shelter before hypothermia sets in. Despite the extreme conditions, life does exist in mainland Antarctica, though not in the way most people imagine. Microbial life thrives in some of the harshest environments on Earth. Beneath the ice, in subglacial lakes sealed off from the surface for millions of years, scientists have discovered microorganisms that survive without sunlight, relying on chemical energy instead. These discoveries are not just fascinating, they have profound implications for the search for life beyond Earth. If life can exist here, in total darkness and crushing cold, it may also exist on icy moons like Europa or Enceladus. One of the most remarkable aspects of mainland Antarctica is how time feels different there. Days blur together, and weeks can pass without any significant change in the environment. There are no seasons in the traditional sense, only variations in light and temperature. This timelessness can be both peaceful and unsettling. Some people describe a deep sense of clarity, as if the distractions of modern life have been stripped away. Others struggle with monotony and a sense of unreality, as if they are living outside the normal flow of human existence. Medical care in mainland Antarctica is a lesson in self-reliance. Stations are equipped with basic medical facilities, and doctors are trained to handle a wide range of emergencies. However, complex surgeries or specialized treatments are often impossible. In winter, evacuation is simply not an option. This reality forces everyone to take personal health seriously. Even small injuries or illnesses are treated with caution because complications can quickly become life-threatening in such an extreme environment. The physical effects of living in mainland Antarctica are significant. The cold, dry air can damage lungs and skin. Dehydration is a constant risk because the body loses moisture rapidly in cold conditions, and people often forget to drink enough water. The altitude of the interior plateau, combined with the cold, reduces oxygen availability, causing fatigue and headaches, especially for newcomers. Over time, the body adapts, but the environment always demands respect. Psychologically, mainland Antarctica acts like a mirror. With no distractions, no crowds, and no noise, people are forced to confront themselves. Personal strengths and weaknesses become impossible to ignore. Conflicts between individuals can feel magnified, while friendships can become incredibly deep and meaningful. Many people who have lived in Antarctica describe it as a life-changing experience, one that reshapes their understanding of what truly matters. Technology plays a critical role in making life possible in the Antarctic interior. Power systems, heating, communication networks, and transportation vehicles are all specially designed to function in extreme cold. Even simple materials behave differently at such low temperatures. Metals become brittle, plastics crack, and lubricants freeze. Engineers must constantly monitor and maintain equipment because failure can have serious consequences. Transportation across mainland Antarctica is slow and deliberate. There are no roads in the conventional sense. Instead, tracked vehicles and aircraft move across vast ice fields, guided by GPS and detailed maps. Crevasses hidden beneath snow pose a constant danger. Teams often travel in convoys, roped together for safety, because falling into a crevasse can mean disappearing into a frozen abyss hundreds of meters deep. One of the most profound experiences in mainland Antarctica is witnessing the natural beauty of the interior. The ice is not just white, it reflects shades of blue, silver, and even green depending on light conditions. The sky, free from pollution, reveals stars with breathtaking clarity. The Milky Way stretches across the horizon like a glowing river, and during winter, auroras dance silently overhead, curtains of light rippling across the darkness. These moments remind people why they endure the hardship. Antarctica is governed by international agreements that prioritize peace and scientific cooperation. There are no native populations, no national borders enforced by military presence, and no permanent residents in the traditional sense. Mainland Antarctica belongs to humanity as a whole, a shared responsibility to protect and study rather than exploit. This unique political status makes life there feel different from anywhere else on Earth. Climate change has brought new urgency to research in mainland Antarctica. The ice sheets here hold enough frozen water to raise global sea levels by many meters if they were to melt. Subtle changes in temperature, ice flow, and snowfall patterns can have global consequences. Scientists working in the interior are on the front lines of understanding these changes, collecting data that will shape policies and decisions affecting billions of people worldwide. Living in mainland Antarctica teaches humility. It strips away illusions of control and reminds humans that nature ultimately sets the rules. No matter how advanced our technology becomes, survival here depends on respect for the environment and cooperation with others. Arrogance has no place in the frozen interior, only preparation, patience, and mutual trust keep people alive. As people eventually leave mainland Antarctica and return to the outside world, many struggle to readjust. The noise, crowds, and constant stimulation of modern life can feel overwhelming. Some miss the clarity and simplicity of life on the ice, where every action had purpose and every relationship mattered deeply. Antarctica leaves a mark on those who experience it, a quiet imprint that never fully fades. Mainland Antarctica is not a place meant for permanent human settlement, yet it plays a crucial role in our understanding of the planet. It is a reminder of Earth's raw power and ancient history, a laboratory unlike any other, and a mirror reflecting both the strengths and vulnerabilities of humanity. Life in this frozen world is not about conquering nature but about coexisting with it, learning from it, and respecting its limits. In the end, mainland Antarctica stands as one of the last true frontiers on Earth. A place where survival is never guaranteed, where beauty and danger exist side by side, and where every breath is a testament to human resilience. It is a world of ice and silence, but also a world of discovery, connection, and profound meaning. To live there, even for a short time, is to step outside the ordinary flow of human history and touch something timeless, vast, and humbling beyond words.